Welcome to the Finding Mojo podcast. Watch and listen to conversations about humble beginnings, struggles, and victories.
Maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm where I am right now, because I'm kind of stubborn. So no, I gotta do this.
Character development really did start when I cosplayed. You bump into troubles when you're younger, and then you realize, oh, I did wrong.
Featuring a healthy melange of guests from different walks of life.
We're trying to find ourselves. We're trying to land our feet on the ground and be part of society. Who are we in society? How can we be useful?
When it comes to youth, I don't know, if you're like 18 years old or 21, 22 years old, just go love a person, love what you do. When you get hurt, just accept it. It's all part of growing up.
Be inspired, get creative, and find your own mojo. The Finding Mojo podcast, powered by BSA Solutions, the place where bright minds meet. A certified great place to work.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Finding Mojo podcast. We are brought to you by your friends from BSA Solutions. My name is Nico. We are on location. We are here somewhere in Mandaue. Can't tell you exactly where it is, but we are here at Not Your Friends headquarters.
Yep.
I'd like to call it
That's it.
that way. Of course, our guest today is the founder of Not Just Friends. Please help me welcome
Lofgren.
Lofgren. There, I was gonna say Dolph Lundgren. Mac, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having me. It's good to be here.
I am curious, how much percentage of Pinoy is in you, or is there none?
Well, technically, I guess my dad likes to say that I'm actually 30% Filipino and 70% Swedish.
Oh, okay. So that's the is it
Lofgren, yes.
Lofgren,
Yeah.
Lofgren.
But
So that's
the reason for that is because my mom is 4'11" and my dad is 6'3".
Okay.
So if you do ratio and proportion, it's like she's only 30%.
I can definitely relate with the 4'11" because I'm on 4'11" too. Okay, cool. So how young are you, man?
I'm 27.
27.
Yeah.
And have you been in the country for like a really long time, or have you just
Well,
moved?
no. I grew up in Cebu. So
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Oh,
I lived
nice.
here 16 years, so Bisaya man ko.
Bisaya again.
And then I moved to Manila for university and then Australia for 5 years before moving back to Cebu.
Okay. Now, why Cebu? What's gotten you back here in Cebu?
Honestly, I'll just leave it up to maybe destiny or fate or just call it life happened.
Gotcha.
And it brought me back to Cebu. It wasn't my choice, but in the end, it was my choice to stay.
Sweet. Now, of course, we are here because of one person and one person only, and that's Nate, one of our friends here at BSA. Now, he introduced me to you.
Yes.
And of course, we're going to talk about Not Just Friends. Now, let's tell everyone, especially those in the podcast, what Not Just Friends is.
So Not Just Friends is really a social sports community. So what we do is we gather like-minded people who have the same interests in certain sports to come together and honestly just share this holistic experience with each other. Yeah.
So, Not Just Friends, when did you start?
Not Just Friends had our very first event. I think it was December 3 or December 4 last year.
Last year.
Yes.
Not Just Friends, how many were you when you started this entire thing?
So it started with a run club and so it started actually as a run club and we already knew we were going to do other sports, but we thought, you know what, I like to run, my partners like to run.
Great.
So let's start with that. It's easy, you don't have to shell out so much cash for a venue or organize a lot of people. So I think the first run we did, we were maybe 8 people. And
Wow, okay.
I mean, that was me
Okay.
and 2 of my partners already, and then
Yeah.
just 3 of our friends, and then 2 people that were strangers.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
And from 8 to today, which is October of 2025,
Yeah.
how many people
joined?
have now joined? Not Just Friends.
I think last time I checked, we've had over about 196 events since December 4 last year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and we've had over 2,000 participants. So obviously that's broken down per event, and we have a lot of people who come back and who are part of the community, but every week we are consistently seeing new faces.
And this is, of course, a lot of it is really because of your visibility right around CBP.
Yes,
which
for
is,
sure.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Now, I checked your page and I found it really interesting, the hashtag that you use, which is building better habits together. It's very universal, applies to many things, but how does hashtag building better habits together tie in with not just friends?
Well, I think it ties in especially to, I guess, the name, right? Because people always ask us, well, first, what is Not Just Friends? Is it a dating platform? Because that's what a lot of people think, and they actually do join us thinking it's a dating platform.
It could be. It can be.
It can be, that's true. And to be fair, it has been.
There you
We
go.
have some
Exactly.
success stories.
Exactly what I mean. Yeah.
But it ties into that whole aspect of, I guess, because friendship can be so many levels. But what we're trying to do is, I guess, be that kind of friend who's pushing you to build those better habits, right? It's not just about the partying or the traveling. It's more about doing the little things every day or day to day or every week to improve your quality of life.
Right.
And so I guess that really captures the essence of what we're trying to do as a community.
That's really cool because it's common when people say it takes 21 days to form a
Yes.
habit and everything. So would you rather say day one or one day?
Yeah.
So if you want to start today, why not now? And if you want to start with friends, or
Yes.
why not just friends?
Exactly.
Now, what kind of activities do you offer to members or those who would like to join Not Just Friends?
So currently on our regular roster of events, we hold social pickleball events, we hold social volleyball events, we also hold social badminton, and we do a regular Sunday run club. On top of that, we also have a 1 day a week event where we do intermediate and advanced badminton and pickleball play.
Oh.
But this event is actually a ranked event. So we have a whole system where we calculate your score, we take your win and your loss, and we have a season. So obviously the winners of the season, kind of like Mobile Legends if you're familiar.
Yeah, sure.
You have a rank, you win the season, and you get special prizes.
Okay.
So there's something for people to work towards and have a certain goal.
So you yourself, you also play badminton.
I do, that's my main sport.
Oh, are you a competitive badminton player?
I'm competitive in general.
Okay, I like that. Now, because I see friends, and I have actually friends who play badminton, and they're a husband and wife team, and they play really well.
I love that.
I have to say, like, they're really good. I'm gonna tell them about Not Just Friends, but when you say like you have them ranked, like how many are now part of this like
Rally
rank? Is it more of like is it what's the term again? It's like doubles.
Social?
There's doubles. There's singles.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
So again, I guess going back to what we're trying to do, which is build connection and community. We actually don't do any single games.
Ah, got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
The only single event I guess you have is the run club, but we also do that together, right?
Right.
So with badminton, with pickleball, like with volleyball, everything is a team. So pickleball and badminton, obviously you work in pairs.
Yeah.
And volleyball teams of 6. And we really make it a point that, when you do join us, it's not just you and one person, a team throughout the whole night. To balance things out, to make it even, and also for you to experience playing with other people, we should make sure that you shuffle around and you play with different people, every time.
Now, let's talk about the communal aspect of Not Just Friends. Again, you work in pairs.
Yes.
Well, when you do your runs, you're with the entire team.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. Now, let's talk about how you were able to link up with these people who got into Not Just Friends. Like, how did you meet them?
So a lot of people actually come in expecting that this group, this Not Just Friends group, is actually made up of, friends or people who have been longtime friends, right? But actually, if you come to an event, let's say on a Tuesday, and you look around, at least on our end, most of the people that have joined us are people that we didn't know before we started Not Just Friends.
Okay.
So me and my 2 business partners, 3 of us are lifelong friends. We grew up together. And aside from us, basically everyone else is new, or we have met them through this channel.
That is cool.
And it's really great to see, because in the communal aspect, these people have come in not really knowing anyone, but they end up leaving with these new friends. And we see these people, on social media, having a coffee together or going to lunch together and doing these activities outside of Not Just Friends.
Yeah.
And I think for us, that is really the reward. And it shows us really the value of what we're building with the community.
Now, how often do you guys meet in a week? Is it more of just the weekends or?
So we have events 3 days a week. So we have Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Okay.
We do have some very loyal, not just friends, community members who come to every event, every 3 days a week because they love us.
That's cool.
But a lot of people, they either come once a week or twice a week, depending on what sport they play.
So there's pickleball, there's volleyball, there's running. What else?
Badminton.
Badminton.
Yes.
That's-
And I mean, on top of the weekly events, we also like to do really special events. So earlier this year, we had a fitness festival, a fitness and wellness festival, actually. It was called Rise and Recover Fest. So aside, we had teamed up with our partners like Subtero, Fitness Nation, Gold's Gym. We had Dewata as well. We had Evolve Pilates. So we had all these fitness classes in one location. You could choose to do a class, multiple classes even. And then we had our wellness partners. So we had Reactivate Orthopedic and Kinesiology Clinic. We had Aloha Spa for free massage.
Nice.
And of course, Iceman, who did our ice baths.
Cool.
And we had even chefs who came in and did cooking demos for healthy food, and we had pizza making class, matcha making class, and we have done a run and rave event where you basically ran at night with glow sticks. Then we had a rave afterwards, and
Nice.
even a pickleball tournament. So I think we try and really go beyond and create these experiences for the community to really get them interested in, I guess, being more active.
Right.
And not forgetting the wellness aspect of it as well.
Talking about events, I saw a video of you guys, like a Halloween theme type event. Was
Yes.
that done or is that coming?
That's coming up this Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a Halloween-themed pickleball badminton ranked event.
Oh, cool.
So it's double the points this Thursday.
Okay.
But you have to come in costume, and the theme is the extreme gender bender.
Yeah, because I saw there's like a K-pop. What was the thing? It was like on a.
Yeah, so there's a Brodylocks, who's basically a guy in a dress who looks like Goldilocks, but he's a bro,
Yeah.
And then we also had what's his name, Gaston, but it was a girl, obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something for you to look forward to. So you might want to check that out, especially those of you who are already looking up on the calendar of events for Not Just Friends. Now, being a non-profit, I understand there are things that you have to do to of course, get the funds and everything. But before that, before we get to that, how does one join Not Just Friends? Do you have to pay up?
Yeah.
What happens during the process?
When we created it, we always wanted it to be inclusive, right? So we have a website, and we do all of our bookings via the website. It basically means, one, you're not tied in. You don't have to feel obligated to be consistent like if you buy a gym membership, right?
Yeah.
You're locked in.
Correct.
You have to go, which can be a good thing, but also a bad thing.
Right.
So no commitments. You find an event that you like, you simply book a slot on our website, which is www.not-just.com, and you go from there.
At least everyone gets to check out the website, see all the activities, and I like the fact that it's non-committal.
Yes.
So because I think that's the deterrent for a lot of like myself. I did try to join a gym, but then I didn't like the fact that you feel like you're obligated to you have to go there because you already paid up. But then I like the fact that it's not committal, so you don't really feel bad.
Yeah.
But okay, here we go. Now, if you've noticed, for the past few minutes, I've been sipping out of this amazing juice. I have to say, congratulations.
Thank you.
How we were introduced of this product, we had an activity over at BSA Solutions. Was it the wellness fair? It was a wellness fair, and this product was also part of the showcase right there. And let's talk about your products, man, because I think this is also one way of making sure that you're liquid.
Yes.
Funds
Correct.
wise, because
Correct.
since you're a nonprofit, let's talk about that, Matt.
Yeah. So Not Just Juice was created to basically fuel the community. So we realized that we were already starting this movement of people becoming more active and really starting to understand the true meaning of like good nutrition and wellness. But we found that there was a gap in the market that, one, products like that are not very accessible. You know,
Yeah.
you have to go to certain locations to get them, and it also becomes it can be expensive,
Okay.
right? Especially in the Philippines. And me having lived in Australia, I know that it doesn't have to be expensive, and it can be accessible, right? I feel like health and wellness, it shouldn't be a privilege; it should be a right. You know, people should be able to access those things. So yeah, we thought about having a product that was, you know, no nonsense. It was filled with only the good stuff, and could give people the benefits that they actually need to get, but they just don't have access to it, right? So what we have here is a high protein collagen cold pressed juice. It's actually one of the first in the world, so we're very proud. It's made right here in Cebu, so it is proudly Cebuano. It's 20 grams of collagen and 18.5 grams of protein. There are no added sugars, no preservatives, and no concentrates.
Now, what I'm having is the apple carrot grape.
Yes.
I was able to try the pineapple cucumber lemon.
Lemon, yes.
Well, it was good. It was
Yes.
good. It gives you like an instant kick.
Yeah.
I feel like if I were to take the pineapple cucumber lemon, I want to take it. It should be the first thing I drink in the morning.
Yep.
Because it gives you like an instant kick. This
Yes.
one I can drink any time of the day.
Like refreshing, right?
It's very refreshing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hear that you have one more product that's going to be out very soon.
That's correct. So we're actually launching our third flavor. It is a beautiful pink color, nice consistency. It's actually watermelon, passion fruit, and mint. So it's a great kind of blend because the flavor profile is almost in between these two drinks combined. You have the tartiness from the passion fruit, but you also have the refreshingness of the watermelon. So we're very excited. We had a soft launch on Sunday during the Cebu Sunday market, and it went really well. We had really good feedback from people. So soon enough, our third flavor will be on shelves.
Now, fun fact, this packaging right here, or the can they actually used is transparent. So the colors that you actually see, this is not like painted or whatever. This is like really
The
transparent.
color of
So
the
you
juice.
actually see the color of the juice. You just see it. So that's really cool, man.
Thank you.
Now, let's look ahead into 2026. We're at the tail end of the year.
Yes.
What do you have in store for everyone for the coming year?
Look, of course, we always dream of growing. So we're really hoping to expand our footprint in Cebu, first of all.
Right.
We'd love to have our product available in a lot more places so people have access to it. And we just want to continue to grow the community. We obviously have seen the positive changes that it can instill. So we just hope that we can find more avenues to do that.
Right.
So we've actually already extended our pickleball hours in Car-Free Sundays in Cebu Business Park.
Sweet.
So pickleball is now available until 4 p.m. every Sunday.
Here's the funny thing. One of our friends at the office, Christian, he was like saying, not just friends, I know them. They're the ones who are at CBP like really early in the morning. Like what time do you start?
Look, we can set up as early as 4 a.m.
Or
Yeah, 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And we used to finish, after 10, 11. But now it looks like it's going to be 4 or 5 a.m. until 4 p.m. So that's dedication right there.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
because I haven't been there during Car-Free Sundays. So paint me a picture. When I go there, when I go to Cebu Business Park and I see you guys playing, I have to register first before I get to play.
Yeah. Well,
Right?
we do have registration online, which we do recommend because it guarantees you a spot.
Okay.
Yeah. But
There you go.
theoretically, you can come on site and, just join for the day. You can sign up as a walk-in.
Ah.
Yeah, we do give you a discount if you book online though. So, www.not-judge.com. But otherwise, yes, you could walk in and we do allow that if there is space.
Right.
So I guess that also makes us different than a lot of groups because we limit the number of people who can join just so that everyone gets maximum gameplay.
But that's a very good point though, because if you walk in, but then it's a really busy day,
Yes.
then chances are you might not be able to play. But if
Correct.
you register,
Yeah.
at least you will have a set time where you can actually use the space and play with everyone.
That's correct.
That's
Yeah.
really cool. And that's more systematic in a
Yes.
sense.
Yep.
Right. Now, we're actually almost done with the podcast really quick. Well, let's talk about BSA Solutions. Now, BSA Solutions, we just celebrated their 5th year.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we just had our year-end party over the weekend. Now, we have a lot of virtual assistants. A lot of them, we service a lot of companies in Australia, actually. A little bit of the States, but more on Australia. We have a lot of virtual assistants, and BSA actually means build, scale, accelerate. Now, since you deal with people from different walks of life, different industries, and what have you, it's a healthy mix of corporate and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, what advice can you give, Mac, to anyone who just wants to build, scale, or accelerate in whichever careers they have?
I think one thing I would say is don't stop learning. I do like to read books. I should probably read more books, but with everything going on right now, I haven't had much time to read. But
Gotcha.
before I started this, and as we were starting this, I was reading a lot of books that I thought would help me in this industry. Business, marketing, even just finance. So one thing is, yeah, don't stop learning. Two is also, I would say, do what makes your heart happy.
Gotcha.
I feel like, because I was working in a very stressful environment and a very stressful job before I started this.
So which industry were you?
Real estate.
Part of. Oh, real estate. Okay.
Yeah. So I then learned after doing this for some time that even though I was maybe doing more work or my hours were much longer, it didn't feel as stressful and I didn't feel as tired because I was doing something that I loved.
True.
And that really pushed me to give even more of myself.
Right.
Like it's not great waking up at 3 a.m. to make sure everything is set up by 4 or 5 a.m. and you have 17-hour days, you have 20-hour days.
Right.
But in the end of the day, you feel this, I guess, this accomplished feeling, and it's also filled with purpose, so it feels good. And lastly, just always push yourself, right? Like a lot of people say I push myself too hard, but I think in the end of the day, you'll know your limits. So as long as you keep pushing yourselves to do better, learn more, keep on going, then eventually your limit just keeps on growing and growing and growing, and maybe eventually you'll become limitless.
And once you get to that point, you tell yourself, this is the reason why I wake up at 3 in the morning. There's that sense of purpose, I should say, is what gives you the drive to pretty much accomplish anything you would like.
Correct.
And given the space, given the opportunity that you have, reaching out to more people, and at the same time being able to push healthy habits, like building better, like you said, building better habits together.
Yeah.
I mean, not just friends. I can safely say can be an even bigger force for the years ahead.
Yeah, thank you.
Mac, thank you so much for joining us.
It was a pleasure.
Invite everyone to join Not Just Friends, try out your juice.
Yeah.
And tell us more about your upcoming events.
If you'd like to follow us, give us a follow on Instagram at notjust.friends. Come join us. We are here every week. We are very fun. We are very inviting. I'm sure you'll enjoy. And if you're looking to get that clean nutrition, you can follow us at notjust.juice. We are available in about 10 locations across Cebu. You can also find us on our website, www.not-just.com, or maybe come down to the newly opened Cebu Sunday Market on Mindanao Avenue, Cebu Business Park, and get your fill of Not Just Friends and Not Just Juice all in one day.
There you go. And on that note, MACAULY LOFGREN, thank you so much for joining us here on the Finding Mojo podcast. We are brought to you by your friends from BSA Solutions. This has been Nico. You take care, and we'll see you in the next one.
See ya.
Cheers.
Welcome to the Finding Mojo podcast. Watch and listen to conversations about humble beginnings, struggles, and victories.
Maybe that's one of the reasons why I'm where I am right now, because I'm kind of stubborn. So no, I gotta do this.
Character development really did start when I cosplayed. You bump into troubles when you're younger, and then you realize, oh, I did wrong.
Featuring a healthy melange of guests from different walks of life.
We're trying to find ourselves. We're trying to land our feet on the ground and be part of society. Who are we in society? How can we be useful?
When it comes to youth, I don't know, if you're like 18 years old or 21, 22 years old, just go love a person, love what you do. When you get hurt, just accept it. It's all part of growing up.
Be inspired, get creative, and find your own mojo. The Finding Mojo Podcast, powered by BSA Solutions, the place where bright minds meet. A certified great place to work.